of the country with us being in the middle of winter. But we are going to work together today, so great to see you all. Right, just a reminder, please put your camera on if you can. We love to see your faces. And please ask questions as you go. And you know by now that you can use the chat function to communicate with Dipesh, or to ask a question, or to give an answer. But also feel free to unmute yourself and to speak up if you want to say something. Okay, so that's the first bit. And then today we are carrying on. That's just a little overview for you of our course. Today we're carrying on with the equation of a parabola. And Dipesh has already asked you to do some simultaneous equations. So we're going to see how that's going to fit in with the parabola. And that's all from me for now. I'll see you a bit later, but enjoy the lesson and have fun. See you later.
Thanks for that, Marilise. And yeah, so we're going to get straight into the simultaneous equations. Just by a show, a thumbs up or high five or party hat or even thumbs down. How many of you have done simultaneous equations before? Have you done them before? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, seems like most of you have done them. Okay, so are you ready to go into this question? You can have a look at the answer. Anybody have answers already? You're welcome to type them in the chat. Who's got an answer ready? Oh, Malang, you've got an answer. Okay, great. Anybody else can type the answer in there as well. So I'm going to go straight ahead. I'm going to use a method today called the substitution method of simultaneous equations. There is another method as well called the elimination method. And if you look, Marilise will tell you later that they are on the app. There is some questions and videos related to both methods, but I'm going to use the substitution method today. If you use another method and you still get the same answer, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're going to look here. It says here 2x minus y equals to 3, and we've got 3x plus 2y equals to 8. Okay, so we've got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one equation and make that equation either an x or a y, the subject of the formula. So let me call them equation 1, the top one. Equation 1. What should I use? Let's call this equation 1. Okay, and the bottom one, equation 2. Which equation looks easier, 1 or 2? What do you think?
1.
Which equation looks easier?
Number 1.
Number 1, equation 1. And in equation 1, we can easily make what subject of the formula? What can we make subject of the formula in equation 1?
Y.
Yes, the y. Equation 1 is easy because we just got y on its own. We don't need to divide. If we had 3y or something, we'd have to divide and be complicated. Like the second one's got 2y. We want to choose the easiest one. So let's choose equation 1. And in equation 1, we're going to make y the subject of formula. Okay, so let's push this up so we have more space. So I'm going to say here in equation 1, make y subject. Okay, so we're going to make y subject. So I'm going to take the y to the right hand side and I'm going to take the 3 over to the left hand side just to make it easier like that, right? So I'm going to say here 2x minus 3 equals y. Is that okay? 2x minus 3 equals y? Yeah, you're taking the 3 over here, and then we're taking the y over there, right? Because it's a minus y, it's nicer to take it to the side where it's going to become positive. Okay, so we got y equals to 2x minus 3. Okay, I can label this. I can call it 1a if I want. I think that would be nice. So let's label it and call it equation equation 1a, right? Let's call it name. Okay, you may have done it differently. You can even call it 3 if you want, but I'll call it 1a because it's kind of from 1. So I'm going to call it 1a. So I'm going to say here, plug equation EQN 1a into 2. Maybe I should say equation 2. That would be better. I'll say EQN equation 2. So I'm going to take equation 1a and I'm going to plug it into 2 in the place of y. Okay. So in the place of y. So it's going to be, let's look at equation 2. We had 3x plus 2y equals 8. So in the place of y, we're going to plug in 1a's equation. Okay. So I'm actually going to just rewrite 2. I'm going to say here 3x plus 2y equals 8, right? I've just rewrote it just so we can see it's plugged in. Then we're going to say 3x plus 2, and I'm going to say 2x minus 3 equals 8. How many of you have done something similar to this? Can show me a sign? Yeah? Okay. So we have the substitution method, right? So 3x plus 2, and then it's 2x minus 3 equals 8, right? Because obviously in the place of y, we plug in 1a. Now we can solve. And what are we solving for? We're solving for x now, right? Because we don't have y's anymore. So x plus 4x minus 6 equals 8. And we timesing this in. Remember, that's where we got the 4x minus. Okay. 3x plus 4x, it's 7x equals to 8, the 6 over 6. Okay. So we've got 7x equals 14. So x equals 14 over 7, which is 2. Yay, well done. Well done, everybody. You got 2. We got 2, right? So x equals to 2. Okay. Some of you didn't get that. Okay. Okay. Shawnette, you said you can't see the board. There's 3 dots on your screen on the top of the board. When you click that, you can maximize the board. You just try and help that process. So x equals 2. We now take the x and plug it into either of the original equations to find y, right? And if possible, please, if you're not speaking about the question, if you can choose out, that would help. Then won't get a lot of background noise. So I'm going to rather plug it into 1a. I'm going to plug in the x into 1a, which is 2 minus 3. Let's get it on color. So y equals 2x minus 3. And I'm plugging in the x in the place of this x here. Okay. Y is 2 times 2 minus 3. 4 minus 3, which is 1. So we've got 2 and 1, right? Okay. 2 and 1. Okay. All right, great. So x equals 2, y equals 1. How's that looking, everybody? Looking okay? Everybody got this? You know how to do similar equations? Cool, great stuff. Okay, right. We're going to use this a lot today. So it's important we know this. Otherwise, it will be a bit difficult to find the equations, the parabolas that we have, right? Okay. Okay, great. Are you all ready for the next round of finding equations of parabolas? Yeah, you excited? 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 Okay. Remember the first round we had was finding using x minus x1, x minus x2, or rather ax minus x1, x minus x2. The next round we had was the one where we use the turning point, and today we're going to use simultaneous equations to find the equations of the parabola. Often a little bit trickier than the other ones because we need simultaneous equations, but still very doable. Okay, so I'm going to show you the parabola we're going to use today. I think I would strongly advise you to draw it. It's a very simple one, so it won't take you too long to draw, and then we can work through it step by step. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I've got the parabola here. Okay, so yeah, the heading of this one you could say is finding equations of the parabola using simultaneous equations, right? So find equation of parabola equation, right? Okay, and this simultaneous. Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 points on this parabola and we've got an equation. So what was the standard form of a parabola equation? Who shall we ask? Can we ask? Anybody want to unmute themselves and say what's the standard equation of parabola? Hey, who can we ask? Shall we ask Sepang? Sepang, do you remember what the standard equation of parabola is? Nope. You can. Anybody want to help Sepang? Angela? Angela, standard equation of parabola?
Y equals x squared.
Okay, Malang, you're almost there, but remember it's ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? Do you all remember we did ax squared plus bx plus c? Yeah? Ax squared plus bx plus c. Remember that from your previous lesson? Ax squared plus bx plus c. Zukanya? Ax squared plus bx plus c, hey? Okay. Okay. Some of you are wondering about that equation, but yeah, that is the equation, standard equation. That's why we've got this one that looks like that, right? This one, there's no a in it. So the a we know is just 1. There's no a in there. Okay. Okay. So we're now going to look at what to do here. Oops, if you can please mute. I think it's Siavuya. Siavuya, there we go. Okay. So we've got y equals x squared plus bx plus c. Step 1. Step 1, choose the first set of coordinates and plug it into the equation. So that's step 1, right? So let's do that. The first, okay, step 1, plug in the first set of coordinates. It can be either one. I'm going to start with -3 and 6, right? Okay, let's start with -3 and 6. So step 1, plug in -3 and 6. So this is x and this is y, right? Okay. So we're going to say 6 equals -3 squared plus b times -3 plus C. Okay. And then we say 3 squared, which is 9. So that's 9 minus 3b plus c. Okay. I can neaten it further by making c the subject of the formula. And I can say 6 minus 9 is minus 3 plus 3b equals c. Because I've taken over the 9 and I've taken over the 3b. Is it looking okay so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, everybody okay? And we plugged in minus 3 and 6, right? So we plugged in this point here, minus 3 and 6. Okay. Step 1 done. We've got C on its own. Okay, great. Okay. Right. I see a lot of you are done writing. Can we move on to step 2? Yeah, okay. Step 2, we're going to plug in 4 and 6. Okay. Step 2, we're plugging in 4 and 6, right? Okay. So step 2, plug in 4 and 6. Now remember what our equation was. I'm going to write step 2 here. Plug in 4 and 6, right? 4 and 6, which is this point here. And our equation was x squared plus bx plus c, right? Don't forget that. Okay, let's move this up. So we've got here y equals x squared plus bx plus c. In the place of x, what am I plugging in the place of x? You can type in
4.
the chat, what am I plugging? 4. 4. Everybody agree? Am I plugging 4? Yeah? Okay. 4, 4, 4. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, and in the place of y, 6, right? So it's 6 equals 4 squared plus b times 4 plus c. Then I've got your 6 equals 16 plus 4b plus c. Okay. I can simplify it further by saying minus 10 equals 4b plus c. Because you've taken the 16 over, right? So that's step 1 and step 2, right? Okay. Okay. And we've got step 1, we found C. Step 2, we've simplified. What can we plug now into step 2? What can we plug in the place of C? What can we plug in the
Sure.
place of C?
Can we say negative 3 plus 3p?
Yes, who was that? Who was that? Was it Angela? Sorry, I didn't get who that was. Minus 3 plus 3b. Good. Everybody agree with that? Can we plug in the place of C minus 3 plus 3b? Yes. Okay, so can I say step 3 is plug step 1 into step 2? Okay. So I can say step 3. Plug step 1 into step 2, right? Okay, so we've got minus 10 equals 4b plus minus 3 plus 3b, which was step 1 here. See, in the place of c, right? Okay. Okay. Are you all with me so far? Have you all written it down up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All following? Any confusion? Any questions up to this point? You all okay? Okay, great. Now what can we solve for? What are we solving for here? What variable?
B.
For b. We're solving for b. Let's solve for b. Right, work it out. Let's see. Type it in the chat what answer you get, and I'll also work it out, and then we can see whether you get the same as me or whether you've made a mistake, whether I've made a mistake, or what's going on, right? Okay. What answer did you get? Anybody has an answer yet? I've got
Is it
this.
not like one or something? I think yeah, one.
-1. Hey, b is -1. Yeah, -1. I get -1. -1. Hey, because -7 divided by 7 is -1. Yeah, -1. Yeah. Okay, well done. Great, guys. Well done. B is -1. Now we can go on to find C, because we have C equals 3 minus 3 plus 3b. All right? Okay. And then lastly, step 4. Find C. And we had C equals minus 3 plus 3b. Okay. So C equals minus 3 plus 3 times -1, which was B, which is -3 - 3, and that is -6. Okay, you can check and let me know. Just show a thumbs up if you get the same answer. Yeah. Okay, yay, well done. You guys are experts at this. Okay, cool. Well done. Okay. Yeah. So C is -6, right? What did we get? B is -1, C is -6. Now we can plug it into our original equation. Our equation was y equals x squared plus bx plus c. Yes? And we can plug it all into that equation and get our final answer. Okay. Can you see the original question to where we are now? Can you see it on your page? Yeah, you all have it all written down? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I have it all written down. You can see the steps. So we can plug it in now. I'm going to do it in blue. So our equation was plug in. So it's going to be y equals a. Oops, not a. There wasn't an a there. It was just x squared plus bx plus c. And we have y equals x squared plus the b, which we found to be -1x, and the c is -6. Yeah. So we got x squared minus 1x minus 6. Okay. Can you all see that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who's happy with this? Happy, comfortable, ready to try your own? Okay. Okay, so no, nobody's worried. Okay, so y'all happy with this? That's great, right? Okay, okay, sure. Isabella, you love this section, hey? That's great. Very happy to hear that. This is very important for grade 11, also matric, to know this section well. Well, all the sections are important, but this one particularly because graphs accumulate and you do all the graphs together. It's important to know how to do this one. So we're going to now, I'm going to now let you try your own. Are you all ready? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yay. Great. Right. Right. Let's find your one. Here's your one. We've got x squared plus bx plus c. We got 2 points, -2 and 6 and 5 and 6. Okay, -2 and 6 and 5 and 6. I'm just going to make it really big, but I'll have to make it small again when I write, just so that you can all see it. Okay, right? Can you all see it fine? Okay, great.
Yes.
So let's try it out. What are we looking for? We're looking for the equation. So we're looking for the B and we're looking for the C. Okay, so the question would be find equation of parabola. Okay, let's try it out. I'll give you a few minutes. We can try it out. Lisa, you say, why didn't we put them in brackets? You can put them in brackets, but because it's like b times 3, it's 3b. So we don't really need to put them in brackets. We can just leave it out of the brackets, right? Yeah. Let's try this out. Work step by step and write it down nicely. Well done, Lisa. You can type your answer for your B and your C in the chat if you're done, right? So I know where you're at. Just type your answer for B and C once you're done, right? Make sure that you're trying it out, writing it all out in steps. Yeah, I see you all hard at work. Okay, wow. Okay, that's good. Apiwe, thanks for that answer. We'll check if the others got the same answers. Apiwe has given us the full equation. You're all welcome to do that, or just give me the answer for B and C, and we can check it out. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 more minutes. Ooh, Sipesihle. Okay, thanks for that answer. We're going to check it out. We're going to check it out. Thanks for that answer. While we wait for the others, please make sure you check your answer and double check it and make sure that the answer is indeed the right answer. We've got 2 different answers here, so I'm wondering what the others have. I think it's Sade or Sadie. Sade, thanks for that. You're welcome to unmute yourself and correct my pronunciation. Well done on that answer, but we're going to check since we have 2 answers now. Going to check. Not sure which is the right answer. Ooh, Zukanye, you've got also, now we've got three different answers. Please make sure you check your answer. You're welcome to type a different answer if you've checked it and you find that something's different. Zukanye, have you typed your answer correctly? Okay. Tsepang, you've got an answer as well. Okay. Zukanya, okay. Zukanya, you've changed your answer now. Okay, okay. You happy with that answer, Zukanya? Okay, okay. All right. Sure. Okay. Okay, it seems like I've got an answer from a lot of you. So I think I'm going to start, if I may, and let's have a look, right? And correct me if I made a mistake somewhere. I'm going to try as well and see. We're going to get this answer. So first we're going to plug in. I'm plugging in -2 and 6 first, right? But you might have done it the other way, but it's fine. We'll still give you the same answer, right? So I'm plugging in -2 and 6 first. Okay. So step 1, plug -2 and 6. And the other one was 5 and 6. So I'm just going to move this right up. I'm going to write the equation again, just so we've got all the steps nicely put here. So the equation was y equals not ax, it was just x squared plus bx plus c. And the first point I'm going to plug in is -2 and 6. Is that right? -2 and 6, right? So let's plug that in. Okay, cool. So it's going to be 6 equals -2 squared plus b times -2 plus c. Okay, so it's 6 equals 4. Positive 4. -2 squared is -2 times -2, which is positive 4, right? I hope that you all have that. It's positive 4, right? -2b plus c. So it's 2 plus 2b equals c. Did you all get this so far? 2 plus 2b equals c. Okay, if you plugged in -2 and 6, right? But like I said, you could have plugged in the other way as well. It would have been still fine, right? So I got C equals 2 plus 2B. Okay. Step 2, I'm going to plug in, what was the other point? The other point was 5 and 6. I'm going to plug in the other point. So step 2, plug in 5 and 6. Let's move this here. I'm going to write in a different color. So step 2, 5 and 6. And we're then going to plug in. So it's going to be 6 equals 5 squared plus B times 5 plus C. So it's 6 equals 25 plus 5B plus C. And we have C. So we can take our C and plug it in. There we go. What an interesting color. Okay, so C, plug it in. And we're then going to get step 3 where we plugged it in. Which is 6 equals 25 plus 5B plus 2 plus 2B. And we solve. So it's going to be 6 equals 27 plus 7B. And then we're going to check 6 minus 27 is minus 21. And then B equals to minus 3. Who's got B? Yes, I've got a lot of minus 3. Yes, well done. Okay, B is minus 3, but we still need to find C. Okay, okay. Step 2. Yes, you can simplify. It's fine, as long as you get the same answers here, right? You can simplify the steps, each of the steps you can simplify it, as long as you get the same final answer, right? Okay. Tumelo, if you didn't get this, we'll just have to do it again and check. There might have been a sign mistake or an adding mistake or something with the step. You'll just have to go through the steps again, right? And then lastly, we're going to find C. Let's do that in another color. So we say step 4. We had C equals 2 plus 2B, which is C equals 2 plus 2 times minus 3. So C equals to 2 minus 6, which is minus 4. Okay. So that was C. Let's put it in the middle here. And finally, we have our equation, which is y equals 3x Well done. I see lots of you with that answer. Cool. Well done, everybody. Sure. Great work. Clap hands for yourself and for others. Well done. Yeah. Well done. Are you feeling confident about this? Feeling happy about this? Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you didn't, I see some of you have thumbs down. If you didn't get this answer, you're going to have to just work step by step again, as we did in the first example and this one. And we're just going to have to work step by step to try and get the answer the same, right? Okay. Okay. Are you all with me up to this point? Did you write everything down? You managed to write everything down? Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Zukani, are you okay? Okay. Tumelo, I see that you find it. Rabon, are you okay? You okay? All right. Okay, what else? Okay, Gavin, you've been quite quiet. Are you fine? Did you understand this? Yeah? Okay. Tyrese, Valerie? Okay. Kawe, are you okay? You fine. Cool. So this is it, everybody. We've come to the end of the lesson. Managed to do this on your own, which is great. This is type 3 that we've done today. Remember, number 1 was ax minus x1, x minus x2. Type 2 was turning point, and this is simultaneous. So